Hello and welcome to Global Tidbits. Russian President Vladimir Putin says he understood that President Xi Jinping had questions and concerns about the situation in Ukraine, but praised China's leader for what he said was a balanced position on the conflict. He made the statement when both presidents held talks in Samarkand while attending the 22nd meeting of the Council of Heads of State of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (CSO). At their first face-to-face meeting since the conflict began on February 24, Xi also said he was very happy to meet his old friend again. Also at the summit, Chinese President Xi Jinping received the Order of Friendship from the President of Uzbekistan in Samarkand. The Uzbekistan President highly commended President Xi's significant contribution to enhancing the friendship of both countries, consolidating mutual trust, and deepening bilateral cooperation. U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has met the President of the German Parliament, Bärbel Bass, in Berlin. The Democratic politician represents the United States at the Speakers' Conference, where representatives of the G7's respective Speakers of Parliaments met, starting from Thursday, September 15th. Pelosi is expected to deliver a keynote speech during the conference condemning Ukraine's invasion by Russia. Germany also hosted a meeting of the G7 trade ministers in New Heidenberg in eastern Germany. Angolan President João Lourenço has been sworn in for a second 5-year term amid tight security after a disputed electoral win last month. 68-year-old Lourenço was sworn in alongside Esperança da Costa, the nation's first female vice president, at the Parque da República Square in the capital, Luanda, in a ceremony that took place beneath a 120-meter-high rocket-shaped monument that marks the first resting place of the nation's first president. Security forces set up a heavy cordon around the venue of the ceremony, with about 20 military tanks stationed at a large traffic circle about a kilometer from the square, which the main opposition party said was aimed at stifling dissent. Local residents have used boats to get around the flooded streets of Kryvyi Rih, the largest city in central Ukraine, after airstrikes hit the Karachanov Reservoir Dam. Ukrainian officials say the area, with an estimated pre-war population of 650,000, was hit by 8 cruise missiles on Wednesday, September 14th, which damaged its water system, sending flood water to parts of the city. The head of the Kryvyi Rih military administration said in a post on Telegram that 112 homes were flooded, but that works to repair the dam on the Inhulet River were underway and that the flooding was receding. And finally, on Global Tidbits, Prince Edward and Sophie, Countess of Wessex, have thanked all well-wishers in Manchester as thousands of mourners continue to pay their respects at the Queen's Line in State in London. Both royals viewed tributes to Queen Elizabeth II in St. Anne's Square and spent time talking to members of the public. The visit comes a day after Prince Edward joined other senior royals in solemn procession as Queen Elizabeth's coffin was moved to Westminster Hall in London. Officials expect about 750,000 people to view the mother's coffin before the line in state ends at 5:30 GMT on Monday, September 19th, the day of her state funeral. And that's it on Global Tidbits.